Before you ever sleep in a hotel room again, listen to this. There are hotel rooms where people have been murdered. There are hotel rooms where bodies were hidden inside beds. There are hotel rooms where guests checked in and were never seen again. And some of these cases were only discovered because other guests started complaining about strange smells or dirty water coming out of the taps. Tonight, you are about to hear 5 true hotel horror stories that actually happened. These are not urban legends. These are not movie scenes. These are real cases. By the time this video ends, you will never feel comfortable staying alone in a hotel room again. And story number 1 is so disturbing that many people say it permanently ruined hotels for them. Welcome back to Black Dossier. If you love true horror stories, disturbing real incidents, and mysteries that still don't have answers, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because we post new horror episodes every week. In today's episode, we are counting down 5 true hotel horror stories that start strange, grow darker, and end in pure nightmare. We are starting from number 5 and saving the most disturbing case for number 1. Let's begin. Number 5. The Vanishing Guest. Hotel Montauk, New York. In the early 1920s, a man walked into the Hotel Montauk in New York. He was well dressed. He carried a small suitcase. He looked like a businessman or a traveler passing through the city. He approached the front desk and politely asked for a room for just one night. He paid in cash. The front desk clerk took his details and handed him the key. She later said nothing about him seemed unusual. He thanked her, turned around, and walked calmly down the hallway toward his room. That was the last time anyone saw him. The next morning, housekeeping went to clean his room. The door was locked from the outside. They unlocked it and stepped inside. The bed was perfectly made. The bathroom looked unused. The towels were neatly folded. The trash can was empty. There was no suitcase, no clothes, no personal belongings. It looked like no one had slept there at all. At first, the hotel staff assumed the man had checked out early, but when they went back to the front desk logbook, his name was not there. No record, no signature, no payment entry. They called the clerk who had checked him in. She swore the man was real. She described his face, his clothes, his voice. The hotel searched every floor. No one had seen him leave. No one had seen him that morning. No one remembered seeing him at all. Back then, there were no security cameras. There was no explanation for how a guest could simply vanish into thin air. To this day, the Hotel Montauk has no record of who that man was or where he went. Some staff members believe he was never a real guest. They believe he was something else. Number 4. The Ghost Bride. The Driscoll Hotel, Texas. The Driscoll Hotel in Austin, Texas is one of the most beautiful hotels in the state. It has grand staircases, high ceilings, elegant chandeliers. It is also one of the most haunted hotels in America. In the late 1800s, a young bride checked into the hotel with her new husband. They had just gotten married. She was still wearing her wedding dress when they arrived. That night, her husband told her he needed to step out for a short while. He said he had to meet someone. He promised he would be back soon. She waited in their room. Minutes passed. Then hours. Midnight came. Her husband never returned. She called the front desk. No one had seen him. Morning came. Her husband still had not come back. No one at the hotel knew where he went. Heartbroken, confused, and alone, the bride reportedly took her own life inside the hotel. Ever since then, guests have reported seeing a woman in a white dress wandering the hallways late at night. Some say she stands at the top of the grand staircase, staring down into the lobby. Others say they hear quiet crying echoing through empty corridors. Housekeeping staff have reported doors opening by themselves, lights turning on and off, Cold spots in certain rooms. Hotel staff say many guests refuse to stay in certain rooms after seeing her. Even skeptical visitors admit something feels wrong in that building, as if someone is still waiting for someone who never came back. Number 3. Room 428. The Crescent Hotel, Arkansas. The Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs is known as one of the most haunted hotels in America, but one room is more feared than all the others. Room 428. In the early 1900s, two men staying at the hotel got into a violent argument. It started as a small disagreement. It quickly turned physical. One of the men was beaten to death inside the hotel. His body was later found. Since that night, Room 428 has become infamous. Guests who stay there report terrifying experiences. Lights turning on and off by themselves. The television switching on in the middle of the night. Footsteps in empty hallways. Knocking on the walls when no one is there. Some guests wake up feeling someone sitting on their bed. Others feel their blankets being pulled off them while they sleep. The most disturbing reports come from guests who wake up and see a shadowy figure standing at the foot of the bed, just staring at them. Hotel staff openly admit Room 428 is their most haunted room. Many guests refuse to stay there. Some check out in the middle of the night. Some say they felt something watching them the entire time. Number 2. The Corpse in the Mattress, Los Angeles. A couple checked into a budget hotel in Los Angeles for a short vacation. They were tired from traveling. They just wanted to sleep. As soon as they entered their room, they noticed a horrible smell. It was faint at first. They assumed it was old food, dirty carpets, or a plumbing issue. They complained to the front desk. The staff apologized and said someone would come to check it. No one came. The smell got worse. That night, they could barely sleep. They complained again the next morning. The staff told them it was probably nothing. That night, the smell became unbearable. The couple started feeling sick. They demanded that someone inspect the room properly. A maintenance worker finally arrived. He checked the bathroom. He checked the carpet. He checked the air vents. Then he lifted the mattress. Inside the bed frame, they found a decomposing human body. The couple screamed. Police were called. The hotel was immediately shut down. The couple had been sleeping on top of a corpse for 2 nights. The story made international headlines, and no one ever explained how a dead body was hidden inside a hotel bed without anyone noticing. Number 1. The Cecil Hotel Death, Elisa Lam. In 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. She was traveling alone. The Cecil Hotel already had a dark reputation. It had been linked to murders, suicides, and unexplained deaths for decades. Elisa planned to stay there for a few days. She called her parents every day. Then suddenly, she stopped calling. Her parents reported her missing. Police searched the entire hotel. They searched every floor, every room, every hallway. They found nothing. Then hotel guests began complaining. Low water pressure, strange tasting water, dark-colored water coming out of their taps. Some guests said the water smelled bad. Maintenance workers were sent to the rooftop to inspect the water tanks. On the roof, they found large water tanks that supplied water to the hotel. One of them was open. Inside that tank, they found Elisa's body. What made the case even more terrifying was the elevator CCTV footage. It showed Elisa inside the hotel elevator. She was acting strangely, pressing random buttons, stepping in and out of the elevator, looking down the hallway as if someone was following her, hiding in the corner of the elevator, making strange hand movements. It looked like she was talking to someone who wasn't there. Her death was ruled accidental drowning. Officials said she climbed into the water tank herself. But many people believe something far darker happened inside the Cecil Hotel that night. How did she get onto the roof? How did she open the heavy tank lid? Why was the elevator behaving strangely? Why did no one hear her? To this day, the case remains one of the most disturbing hotel deaths in modern history. These were 5 true hotel horror stories. Real places, real victims, real nightmares. The next time you check into a hotel room, look at the bed, look at the walls, look at the door, and remember, you have no idea what happened there before you. Which of these stories disturbed you the most? Comment below. And if you have your own hotel horror story, share it. You might hear it on the next episode of Black Dossier.